Howdy folks, Sam here. Welcome back to the channel, where we dig deep into the real stories behind America's most talked about places. Today, I'm taking you on a journey that's a little different, one that peels back the layers of Louisiana, a state that's as mysterious as it is beautiful. Most people know Louisiana for its vibrant jazz music, mouth-watering gumbo, and that unmistakable southern hospitality. The French Quarter buzzes with life, and the food alone is worth the trip. It's a place where culture and tradition run deep, and every street corner seems to have a story to tell. But let's be honest, not every corner is a postcard. Beyond the tourist hotspots, there are towns that tell a much different story, one that doesn't make it onto the travel brochures. Some neighborhoods are so rough and forgotten, even your GPS might hesitate to guide you through. It's easy to get lost, not just on the roads, but in the reality of what life is like for the people who call these places home. Sure, Mardi Gras brings sparkle, color and excitement to the state, but beneath all that glitz, there's a side of Louisiana that's rarely talked about. Some towns hide struggles behind the beads and parades. High crime rates, crumbling infrastructure, and a lack of opportunity paint a much grittier picture. For many, daily life is a challenge, and hope can feel in short supply. These are the places where the American dream feels out of reach, where families struggle to get by, and where the future can seem uncertain. So today we're shining a light on 10 towns in Louisiana you should never move to. These are the places you won't find in glossy brochures, but they're just as real as the bayou itself. Stick around as we count down these towns, revealing the stories and struggles that set them apart. You might be surprised by what you learn. Some of these towns might even shock you, especially if you thought you knew Louisiana inside and out. Before we dive in, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and drop a comment below telling me where you think Louisiana living takes a wrong turn. I love hearing your thoughts and stories. Alright, let's get into it and uncover the real Louisiana, one town at a time. At number 10, we have Shreveport, a city with a rich and complex history nestled along the banks of the Red River. Once known as a vibrant center of commerce and culture, Shreveport was a place where riverboats docked and industry thrived, drawing people from all walks of life. In its heyday, downtown bustled with energy, but today, Shreveport faces a very different reality. Many buildings now stand empty, and the city struggles with high crime rates that have cast a long shadow over its streets. Violent crime rates here are among the highest in the country, making safety a constant concern for residents. The sense of unease is palpable, especially after dark, when police sirens echo through neighborhoods. For many, vigilance has become second nature. People keep a watchful eye on their surroundings, and families take extra precautions just to get through the day. Economic decline is another pressing issue. Once thriving businesses have shuttered, leaving behind empty storefronts and a sense of loss that hangs heavy in the air. The shrinking oil and gas industry, once a backbone of the local economy, has left many without work and little hope for new opportunities. Poverty is visible everywhere, from neglected neighborhoods to boarded-up businesses. The struggle is real for many families trying to make ends meet. Shreveport feels haunted by memories of its past prosperity. The contrast between old photographs and the present day is stark, reminding everyone of what once was. Beautiful old homes and empty commercial streets stand as silent witnesses to lost potential, their faded grandeur telling a story of dreams deferred. Yet despite these challenges, Shreveport's residents show remarkable resilience. Community groups work tirelessly to improve their neighborhoods, and people come together to support one another in tough times. The city still has its charms, historic landmarks, friendly faces, and a spirit that refuses to be broken. But the reality of high crime and economic hardship makes it a tough place to call home for many. Shreveport is a city searching for a new identity, struggling to find its footing in a changing world. That's why it lands at number 10 on our list, a place of both hope and hardship, where the past and present collide. Number 9 is Bossier City, just across the Red River from Shreveport. Often seen as Shreveport's twin, Bossier City shares many of its problems. Crime rates here are alarmingly high, mirroring its neighbor. The economic landscape is dominated by Barksdale Air Force Base and casinos. While these provide jobs, they create an unstable economy. Outside these industries, job opportunities are scarce. Locals joke about the rivalry between the two cities. Infrastructure in Bossier City feels as tired as Shreveport's. It's a place constantly playing catch-up. Bossier City is deeply caught in Shreveport's web of issues. For being too close for comfort, it takes our number 9 spot. At number 8, we head to Jennings in Jeff Davis Parish. Jennings feels like a town time forgot, with economic stagnation as its biggest issue. Once thriving on agriculture, jobs have dried up as farming became mechanized. Young people aim to leave, seeking opportunities elsewhere. High crime rates add to the town's woes. Violent crime is a serious concern for its residents. Infrastructure is crumbling, and schools are underfunded. Jennings feels forgotten by the state and the world. Residents are proud, but tired, of watching their town fade away. Jennings illustrates the struggle of rural America, earning it the number 8 spot. Number 7 is Marksville in Avoyelles Parish. The Paragon Casino Resort is the area's economic engine. Despite the casino, Marksville struggles with high crime and low income. Many jobs are low-wage service positions with high turnover. Outside the casino, job opportunities are limited. The median household income is painfully low. Crime rates are astronomical for a city of its size. The casino attracts a transient element contributing to crime. Marksville has potential, with rich history and natural beauty. But poverty and crime overshadow its charms. The city gambled its future on one industry, landing it at number 7. At number 6, we visit Crowley, the rice capital of America. The town's economy is deeply tied to agriculture. Lack of diverse job options leads to economic struggle. High unemployment and poverty rates are persistent issues. Crime, particularly property crime, is a constant concern. Residents face daily stress from break-ins and thefts. Crowley has historic charm and a strong identity, but economic vulnerability casts a shadow over its appeal. The town is caught between a proud past and an uncertain future. For these reasons, Crowley is our number 6. Number 5 is Bastrop in Morehouse Parish. Once a thriving paper mill town, Bastrop now faces economic decline. The mill's closure left a void filled by poverty and crime. Finding a decent paying job is nearly impossible. Bastrop ranks as one of the most dangerous towns in Louisiana. Violent crime rates are terrifyingly high. Residents cope with dark humor about their struggles. Infrastructure is failing, and schools are struggling. Bastrop is a cautionary tale of a one-industry town gone bust. The town needs a miracle, earning it the number 5 spot. At number 4, we have Monroe, a city with potential. Home to the University of Louisiana at Monroe, it sits on the Ouachita River, but Monroe is infamous for its crime rates. The city often ranks as the most dangerous in Louisiana. Property crime is a routine issue overshadowing everything. Economic disparity fuels poverty and crime. Locals have a love-hate relationship with their city. Monroe is a city of contradictions, with promise held hostage by crime. For its failure to live up to potential, Monroe is our number 4. Number 3 is Alexandria, known as the Crossroads. The city is caught between progress and persistent problems. Efforts to revitalize are visible, but crime remains high. Alexandria struggles with both violent and property crime. The economy is limited, with low wages and significant poverty. The city is almost a great place to live, but crime holds it back. Residents are passionate about the city's comeback. Alexandria remains a crossroads, caught between a brighter future and a difficult present. For its persistent struggles, Alexandria is our number 3. At number 2, we visit Opelousas, a city rich in culture. Known for Zydeco music and Creole heritage, it's a cultural treasure, but severe poverty and crime overshadow its richness. Opelousas has one of the highest poverty rates in the nation. The job market is nearly non-existent, creating desperation. Violent crime is a daily reality for many residents. The city's cultural importance is undeniable, but economic despair and violence define modern life. For its cultural treasure locked in economic despair, Opelousas is our number 2. Our number 1 spot goes to Bogalusa in Washington Parish. Once a booming mill town, Bogalusa now faces economic collapse. The mill's closure left the town in shambles. Unemployment and poverty rates are staggering. Crime rates are among the highest in the nation. The town's infrastructure is crumbling, and the population is shrinking. Bogalusa serves as a warning about relying on a single industry. For its complete economic collapse and high crime, Bogalusa is our number 1. And there you have it, the 10 towns in Louisiana to think twice about moving to. Each one has its own unique story, shaped by decades of history, culture, and the challenges faced by its residents. While these towns may not be the first places that come to mind when you think of Louisiana, they each have a character all their own. From forgotten mill towns to struggling cities, the common threads are clear: high crime rates, economic hardships, and a sense of places left behind by time. But these towns are more than just statistics or headlines. They are living, breathing communities with real people and real stories. These places test the vibrant spirit of Louisiana, challenging residents to find hope and opportunity, even when the odds seem stacked against them. The people here continue to persevere, holding on to their traditions and supporting one another through thick and thin. But remember, data only tells part of the story. Numbers can't capture the warmth of a neighbor's smile, the pride in a local festival, or the determination of a small business owner trying to make it work. These towns are filled with good, hard-working people, families who have called these places home for generations, and newcomers hoping to build a better future. Their stories are ones of resilience and hope, of overcoming adversity and finding joy in the little things. Every day they prove that community spirit can thrive even in the toughest circumstances. This list isn't an indictment, but an honest look at their challenges. It's a reminder that every town, no matter its struggles, has something to offer and lessons to teach. Thank you for joining me on this tour of Louisiana's tougher side. I hope it's given you a new perspective on the state and the people who call it home. If you found this video informative, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss future explorations of unique places. I want to hear from you. Your thoughts and experiences help shape this channel and our community. Which town surprised you the most? Do you have a story or memory from one of these places? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone. Stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep exploring the road less traveled.